Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Welcome to Monday Morning Affirmations. I am your host, Stephen Dillard Carroll. How are you doing this morning? I hope that you are well. I hope that you are good. I hope that you are energized, at least as much as you can be for a Monday morning. And I hope that you are feeling good about facing another work week. About facing it head on and conquering it. One of the things I wanted to mention at the top of the show today was to remind you I really want to begin a conversation with everyone. And I would like those of you that are watchers of this channel to really begin to conversate with each other, to share what you're going through with each other. We're all about uplifting each other on this show. We're all about encouragement, enlightenment on this channel. We're all about lifting each other up, seeing the divinity in each other, and celebrating that divinity within each other. And so I encourage you, if there is something good and positive going on in your life, to share that down below. If there is if you're going through a particularly rough time in your life and you need prayer, energy, healing, whatever, share that down below. And as you are going through the comments and reading the comments, if you feel inspired to encourage someone else or inspired to reach out to someone else in healing, or if you feel inspired to reach out to someone in unconditional love, I encourage you to do that as well. I really want Monday Morning Affirmations to become a community of love, to be a community of unconditional love for each other. I would like us to set an example of goodness and positivity. I know that the comment section, not only on YouTube but across other social medias, can sometimes be a really, really toxic and dangerous place. I would like this to be a sanctuary from all of that. And so I encourage you to share, and as you're sharing, love, love, love. So, that's that. Let's jump into today's affirmation. Our inspiration for our affirmation is brought to us by the Rider-Waite deck. It's a tarot deck, and if you resonate with this deck, if you like what you see in this deck, you can get your very own by clicking the link that's in the description box below. Also, you'll find my top 5 faves down there, where you can find out what my top 5 fave tarot decks are, and there are links down below to you can click on that. You can buy your own very special copy of the tarot decks in my top 5 faves. Finally, down below you'll find a link to my private practice. I am a psychic. I am a psychic by trade. That's what I do for a living. So you can find a link down below that you can click, and it will take you to my website, travelingtarot.com, and you can book a private appointment with me. I would love to spend an hour with you in spirit. I think that would be lovely. And of course, all my social media stuff is down there as well, that you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So let's get into today's affirmation, and our inspiration for our affirmation is brought to us by Temperance, and it's in the reverse position. Temperance is balance in all things. When we think, if you are a tarot card reader, then you know that balance cards are generally the 2 cards, the 2 of cups, the 2 of wands, the 2 of swords, or the 2 of pentacles. And each one is concerned with different aspects of our lives that may be out of balance if it's in the reverse position. The Temperance card is basically the trump card for the number 2 cards. Basically, it's saying that our entire lives are out of whack, which is, kind of scary. I'm not going to lie to you. It's basically saying our mental, emotional, spiritual, physical lives are out of whack, and it's also saying that we're not experiencing unconditional love as well as we could be. What I'm getting is focus. I'm getting that perhaps there are people out there that are so focused on what they want that it comes to the detriment of the rest of their lives. I remember last week we talked about justice being perhaps not in our favor, and to let go of outcomes and focus on our intent, focus on the job at hand and pursue what we want without being so beholden to the outcome of that. Well, I think this is a little bit of a piggyback on that, in as much as we are pursuing what we want, as we are dreaming big and setting our goals higher and higher and higher, which are all wonderful things, and we should do that for ourselves. We can't forget about the rest of our lives. We can't forget about eating healthy. I'm trying, though. I'm trying. I'm still a big black bear with a nice rack. I'm still working on that, but I know what it's like not to eat right. I know what it's like not to exercise enough. I know what it's like not to put my mental and emotional health on the back burner because I'm so focused on what I am doing. In the Western world, we are so conditioned into believing it's supposed to be hard. In the Western world, we are so conditioned into believing we have to put our nose to the grindstone. We have to work. We have to really, really, really work our fingers to the bone, work ourselves into physical and mental exhaustion. In order to reach our goals, we must do all of these things. That's a lie. Only because when we do that, we put all of our 4 pillars, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual healths on the back burner. And especially with our spiritual health, remember, we are really, 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 really big spirits stuffed into really tiny bodies. And our purpose in this lifetime is to figure out how to allow that spirit to shine more and to grow and to evolve and to experience unconditional love and to be able to give unconditional love. That is our primary directive as spirits in human form. That is number 1 on the list. And when we get so focused on a good and positive goal, a good and positive dream, a good and positive life for ourselves. When we get so focused on that, very often it's to the detriment of the rest of our lives. And even And even let me take a step back from that. No, I'm not going to, because again, it's all about our focus. Many of us get so focused on making sure that our children are well taken care of, that they're going to soccer practice, they're going to band practice, they're going to ballet practice, they are meeting with their math tutor, they are doing all the extracurricular activities, that they are doing their homework, that they are getting good grades. We get so focused on our family and making sure that they're okay. Again, a good and positive goal for everyone. All parents should be as involved in their kids' lives as I'm describing to you right now. But parents also need to take care of themselves, which is why I always, always, always say on this channel, love yourself. Love yourself first, love yourself fully, love yourself unconditionally, and everything else will fall into place, regardless of where our focus is. And again, these are all good and positive things that I have described so far. Regardless of where our intent is, where our focus is, our primary directive is always to allow our inner spirit to grow, to thrive, and to evolve. That is our number one directive here in life. And so, if you are getting this kind of information, if you know that your life is out of balance, is out of whack, that you have focused in on one thing to the detriment of everything else, then I encourage you today, my affirmation for you for today, my affirmation for you for this week, is to figure out a way to bring your entire life back into balance. That takes time, that takes effort, and that takes conscious moving towards that particular goal, making sure that everything is firing on all cylinders. It takes a little bit of time, but you are worth that time. And so I encourage you to take that time this week to figure out a way to bring your entire life back into balance. All right, that's it. You guys have a fantastic week, and I will see you right back here next Monday morning. Bye.